Hello dear students, today we will be discussing about some of the poetic devices used by the poets in their poems to enhance and beautify their poems. Today we will not discuss the examples of these poetic devices, but we will discuss during the explanation of poems. Let's start with the first poetic device, that is simile. Simile refers to some similarity between two persons or things, explicitly stated by the word like or as. For example, continuous as the stars, that sign daffodils. Here the word as shows that the same line is an example of simile. Next example, and like a lily in a bloom, an angel writing in a book of gold, Abu Ben Adam by Leigh Hunt. In the same line, the word like is used. It shows that it is also an example of simile. Next, we will go through the poetic device metaphor. Metaphor refers to the close likeness between two persons or objects, implied and not stated openly. For example, the uncaged birds is a line from a poem, I know why the caged bird sings. The uncaged birds has been used here for the black Africans who were discriminated and were denied for freedom in the past. The next example for the same poetic device metaphor is Sun from Yonder Skies is a line from the poem The Patriot by Robert Browning. The same line has been metaphorized for an impossible deed. In this poem, the people were ready to do all impossible for their hero, the patriot. This line is used in the same context. Next poetic device is personification. Personification means attributing human qualities to a non-living thing. For example, the house roof seemed too heavy and sway is a line from the poem The Patriot. Here, house roofs are compared to people who are welcoming the patriot on his victory and are swaying from one side to another so as to cheer him up and see him clearly. Next example for the same poetic device, that is personification, is he plants a friend of sun and sky is a line from the poem The Heart of a Tree by Henry Culler Bunner. In these lines, poet has personified plants to be a friend of the sun and the sky. Next is alliteration. Alliteration means the close repetition of consonant sound in a single line of a poem. For example, with matter mixed in my path, like mad, from the poem The Patriot. In the same line, the letter M has been repeated in words matter mixed my and mad in the same line. So this is an example of alliteration. Next example for the same is and lifted the lad to his feet from the poem 9 Gold Medals by David Roth. In this line, the letter L and D has been repeated in words lifted and lad. Next one is hyperbole. Hyperbole refers to exaggeration or overstatement of something normal. For example, last week in someone's place we saw a dozen eyeballs on the floor from the poem Television by Roald Dahl. In these lines, the poet has told that last week he went to meet someone. There he saw a dozen eyeballs on those who continuously stares at the television screen, such that their eyeballs might come out anytime. These were scattered on the floor. This situation is impossible to happen as it is an exaggeration by the poet, so it is an example of hyperbole. Next, irony as a poetic device brings out the difference between what one says and what one intends, or between reality and appearance. For example, irony is implied in what old Casper tells about the war and how he describes it in the poem After Blenheim by Robert Southey. In this, old Casper tells about the tremendous victory in the war very happily. In spite of the countless deaths, he calls the victory a great one. This is the ironic situation. Even his grandchildren expected that their grandfather would call the victory a bad one, but he calls the victory a great one. Next poetic device is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia refers to the use of a word whose sound matches with its sense. For example, tinkling, luminous, tender and clear. is a line from poem Bengal Cellar by Sarojini Naidu. In this line, tinkling is an example of onomatopoeia, as tinkling is refers to the sound of bangles when the bride walks. Next poetic device is refrain. Refrain refers the repetition of same line in the poem so as to emphasize a point. In these stanzas, the first line of each stanza is repeated. That is, what does he plant? Who plants a tree? Is an example of refrain from poem The Heart of a Tree by Henry Tuller Bernard. Even last line in the first two stanzas is also being repeated. These poetic devices are much useful while you are going through the reading of a poem. Thanks for watching. Study happily with Study Happily and stay safe at home. With this, goodbye and good luck.